spread out here, they needed to be put together.
Where is it?
It's not gonna hurt your table with those pictures
We'll go
on
get
there.
it.
No, it's not
We'll
gonna
go
hurt
get
the table, but I thought, you know,
I kept telling you, let's go, you didn't
It
want
won't-
to get
Well,
up.
honey, you're the one that didn't protect it.
Whatever happened to Rachel's kids?
Ensmingers?
Donald worked for the IRS for a while.
Yeah, Don retired for Social Security, I think.
No, he was with the California State
Yeah, something.
Tax Board. Because when Millie and I had that station in Madera, we had to go through him to put up sales tax guarantee that we would pay in the sales tax we
Yeah.
collected.
Anyway, and then Don retired from Modesto Bee,
Yeah.
the newspaper. And the last
Clayton.
time we seen him was,
Clayton did.
no, Clayton was the one that was with the, then working in Sacramento.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I
Clay was in.
thought it was Don.
Clay moved in. He took Sam and Ray's house. That's where he was living.
Yeah.
The last time we seen him. And then he was still quite active in softball and all that shit, you know, for an old man. And then
He helped Ray after Sam passed away. He lived
Yeah.
with her and took care of her.
yeah, he moved in after Uncle Sam passed away with Aunt Rachel until she passed away. But I guess he and his wife got a divorce, and I guess
Oh,
he
God, yeah.
Yeah, she was a cute
he
one.
I used
lost
to
pretty
go
much
over and
everything,
see her.
Yeah, she was a cute one.
Yeah.
or gave up
And
pretty
Modesto.
much everything.
Well, I drew up some paperwork for
And
him.
Uncle Sam.
It had something to do with real estate, and I don't remember exactly what it was. This was
Oh,
while
that's
Sam
right.
was still alive.
Yeah,
And I asked him if he'd had a will, and he said no. And I said, what are you gonna do with your property? He said, well, she'll take care of it, or she'll do it, or something. And then I got rumors that whatever was drawn up, we had cut out Bobby and Lorraine altogether, that Sam's kids weren't going to get anything of his estate. Did you hear that?
no.
I don't know that that's true.
Well, I understand that Lorraine would have nothing to do with the family,
Yeah, well,
and that, of course, Bobby was.
that was because what Sam had happened to Sam and Henrietta.
Yeah.
Larry.
Sam would not let the kids go to her funeral. And Lorraine told him that she never wanted to see him again. And when he died, why, Bobby called her and told her about it, and she says, I couldn't care less. She said, he's not anything to me. But her troubles developed when she found out that guy she married was a boy lesbian, you know.
Who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
Lorraine.
Oh,
The guy that she what?
Bobby DeCicco's sister. Bob DeCicco's sister.
Ray's daughter.
No, not Ray's daughter.
Whose
It was-
daughter?
That was.
Married a homosexual?
Yeah, he was. He was a nurse, I understood. But they had several children.
Ensminger.
Ensminger is Ray's children.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but she was a DeCicco. She and Bobby were DeCiccos.
Oh.
They were Henrietta's children.
Are you having fun, Frida?
well,
You.
She's getting organized there.
I'm just trying to get, as he says, things organized so
Yeah,
we'll
so when we pick
But
up.
what are you doing anyway?
look and see.
oh.
You're not blind. You can see what.
Well, I mean, they may want to look at those things. They're going to have to unwrap them.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
That's all right.
They're not going to look at them tonight.
That's right.
yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, what I understand, George walked in and,
Wow.
Besides, when they go to look at them, they'll be, in a better
In a
form.
nice
That's
package.
family history.
Yeah.
Those are Larry's, so don't go stitching them away somewhere.
Yeah,
Give them to him now.
Yeah, they can go in that big envelope. You see that brown envelope over
Here.
there?
Just,
Yeah, I'll put them right there.
Great.
But if she gets out of the room with you, you'll never see him again.
Because she has secret places.
Are you giving me a bad reputation, Papa?
He says you lose pens and things.
I do what?
You lose pens. You borrow a pen and he never sees it again.
Oh,
That's what he said.
what kind of pen do you think I'm a borrowing?
My good pen, the only good one I've had for 15 years.
Well, I haven't borrowed it. You loaned it to some other old blade.
Oh, God, I'm tired.
What do you mean? I thought we were going to start a party.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, right.
I don't think so.
It's only 8 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock.
Hey,
Well, I'm not tired,
I woke up
I'm just
early.
not in a party mood.
Oh, no, not with your daughter in the hospital.
And she had, you know, I told you that, I guess Jack told you, she punctured her.
I heard you describe it,
with a
yeah.
pick. But she got sepsis, and it was traveling so fast that they, instead of just, they had to anesthetize her whole self, and while they cut away at this,
Ouch.
yeah, they had to cut a lot of the dead tissue, I guess, that was all infected.
Poor thing.
Yeah, so she's on IVs and she'll be in the hospital till tomorrow sometime.
Who is this?
My daughter,
What happened to her?
she just called. She got blood poisoning. And she works as a hairdresser, and one of those, the picks, you know, that you comb your, pierced her skin. And last night she woke up during the night with terrible pains, and her finger was just huge. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning. She didn't, you know, she's thinking, should I, you know, go to the hospital? Should I wait till morning? So she called, and they told her to get right in. And they found that it was really traveling fast. And so she had surgery last night where they put her totally out in order to, I guess, do the finger and whatever else they needed to do. I don't know. But she's on IVs and she'll be there.
But she was all right today.
Yeah, she just called. Yeah. So that was kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's that dish we were talking about that come over from
Yeah.
Italy with Mother in 1904.
that's pretty neat.
yeah, we'll bring the camera in the shot.
Yeah.
Is that still going
Yes.
Huh?
Oh,
or? Okay.
So any more dirt?
Huh?
You don't have any more dirt?
No. Oh, I got plenty more, but I'm not going to say.
Come on, we
anymore.
gotta have it.
oh, we gotta have the good stuff.
Oh,
See, you know, when
I didn't know that you had talked to John, because he would know more and better than the rest of us.
I didn't talk to Uncle John then.
Oh, Uncle John used to, yeah, he used to tell us some good stuff.
Yeah. I wish we'd have done this with Uncle
Yeah.
John. I mean, Uncle John died when? 70,
78?
78? Yeah. And, you know,
Well, you know
Get
that
started.
back during Prohibition days, they used to work off the 12-mile limit out of Neptune Beach in Oakland, you know, off San Francisco Bay. And the still boats or the bootlegger boats would out beyond the 12-mile limit. And they used to come in and they delivered the whiskey there at Neptune Beach. And then they pick it up in 5-gallon cans and they deliver it all over the state of California. And John was running a still out on one of the boats. And then whenever
your brother?
My brother. whenever the authorities wanted to make a big show, like they'd alert the local people, say we're coming in. So when they come in, the cops would be there to grab them. They take them to jail, and then they go to the court. And the judge would say, "Who are you today, John?" And by the time they get the people lined up, why the guy was there with a bail, and they'd bail him out. So that was it.
Huh.
And everybody knew it. I mean, the authorities, and Pat Brown, who was district attorney in Alameda County, he was the guy that broke the thing up. And then he got elected governor because of that. And what
I
killed
thought he went from there to Attorney General.
Huh? He
Didn't
went to
Pat-
Attorney General for the state of California.
Yeah.
And then he was elected governor of the state of California. And what killed him was that 3 different times out there we voted for this dual language bit, or whatever the hell they call it, you know, with the wetbacks teaching them English and stuff, and not teaching them English. And the people voted 3 different times that English was to be the language of the state. And he waited it. He said the people don't know what's good for them. Pat Brown.
Yeah.
And then that stupid son of his, that boy lesbian son of his, why he got elected governor.
Boy, lesbian. Mean a homosexual.
Well, you know.
Oh, boy, lesbian. That's the first time I ever heard that. That's cute.
That's what we always call it. Of course, Millie and I were working in Sacramento when Ronald Reagan was governor. And right across the street from the state capitol is a restaurant called Ellis's. And the thing, you come across the street and then you go downstairs. And that's where the restaurant is. And it was the only restaurant I was ever in my life where the waiters all wore tuxedos. Men waiters, no girls. And like we'd come in and we always went in there and sat down. It was a good place to eat, good food. And Ronald Reagan would be coming over as governor, and his entourage would come in first, and the guards would come in, and there'd be one station in each corner. And he had the table that was up against the outside wall. And he and whomever, they'd come in there. And one thing about Ronald, he was always a politician and always a movie actor, you know. And they'd go ahead and eat, and they'd discuss their business. And they didn't care who was around them or who heard them or anything else. But then whenever he left, Ronald Reagan would always sign a check with $100 tip to the waiters that waited on his table. So
Wow.
I'm sure that it wasn't coming out of his pocket; it was coming out of the state share, you know. But we saw him numerous times, and we used to go there because they make the best oysters on the half shells, great big oysters like that, you know, and they'd have this big old. But they were cooked; they weren't raw. While we were there, well, one of the girls that worked for us, for Millie and me, as a manager of one of the complexes that we managed, she got married, and she was on the outs with her family, so she asked me if I'd walk her down the aisle. And we went out to McClellan, is that the name of the Air Force Base? And that's where
Yeah, it's closed now, but yeah.
that's where we had the wedding, and I walked her down the aisle. And she was there at the night we had her wedding party at Ellis's place there. And well, anyway, the booze flowed like water. And, that was some more of the dirt of my life. And
Jack, just over there. Right. The table.
give me that dish so it don't fall down on the table and on the floor.
Oh! You got it?
I got
Okay.
it.
Whose dish is that, darling?
What?
Whose dish is
This
that?
was my mother's. She brought it over from Italy in 1904.
Well, you better go put it up in the cupboard in there. I've already had it before.
That's a beautiful dish.
Everybody that's seen it has wanted it.
I'll bet.
All right.
These pictures haven't been that well protected in a long time.
I know, that's wonderful.
No, the phone.
Why?
Yeah, put it in the case. Otherwise, you gotta take the case.
Where'd Deanna go?
Well,
Oh.
in the phone.
Thank you, Frida. You did a
Oh.
nice job
Well,
of the pictures.
it's been so wonderful to have all of you here today, you know, 'cause,
Well, you got a couple more days yet.
well, good.
Yeah.
The rest of it. Oh, that's not funny. Let me watch this.
I'll bet you're getting tired, huh?
No,
Cause
I'm
we
not
kept,
tired, it's just my hands get numb.
oh.
No, I'm not tired. I don't work enough to get tired,
No, I don't wanna try
but my hands just get numb. I guess the circulation is not as good in them as it could be, but they didn't used to get numb.
That's about
I
less
can't
than
shut them up more than that now.
Have you seen the liquor
No, it
license
just,
here in Arkansas?
they just won't come on down.
Fort Smith?
No, have not seen it.
Oh, I wore them out milking cows, we had a dairy,
Keep my foot.
and then I played the guitar.
Larry's list
Well, I said,
was
the only reasons we're members of Sam's
I
Club
love
is because we
to
went
play
in
talk about
Yeah.
Sacramento and I found
I
my
used to
early
play
times
the
whiskey.
Spanish
I was up there
Fandango.
when they did it.
Really?
Yeah,
Half gallon.
That's Larry.
everybody liked
This
to
is all
hear
signed
that.
up right now.
And I
'Cause
played the
Costco
bells
quit
of
handling it.
Scotland.
I never
And I
cared
knew all the
for
chords.
early times, but it had fish hooks in it for me.
You know.
The only bourbon I really liked was Old Granddad,
No, that-
I.W. Harper.
I.W. Harper's was always my favorite.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
that's
that's a blend. That's a wuss's drink.
bonded stuff.
Yeah, not like early times.
Early times was full of fish hooks.
Yeah.
There was another band that was very popular that we used to get in Reno. Millie used to play the slot machines, and every time you hit a jackpot, they'd give you coupons, and you had to trade them in there. Well, you were there.
Right. I remember Mom used to get those.
So, and she'd go in and she'd bring me home whiskey. And I told her, I said, if you're going to buy me whiskey, get me I.W. Harper. And then when
Oh, thanks.
I employed someplace, and he mixed me a scotch and soda,
We'll be
or
here.
scotch and water, or whatever it was. And I wasn't too crazy about it first, but then after I got used to it, it was a good drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Scotch is a good drink.
Especially if I can't get bourbon, I like scotch.
And then, have you ever drank any, what do they call that stuff in France?
Champagne?
No,
Cognac?
cognac,
Oh,
With
yeah.
your glass night.
yeah.
Kind of.
The 5-star Hennessy was a good one. I remember in Bakersfield, you and I drank some of it
Yeah,
Well, we're going.
yeah, that's good stuff.
when you came home from the Navy.
Not in my house.
Yeah.
No. You can't
Ugh.
write it down. You
What's the
can't write it
matter?
down.
My sleep catching up with me.
You cannot pull it
What time is it?
It's only 8 o'clock.
Did you hear what I said?
Hell, it's only 6 o'clock, Oregon time.
You can't, there's no way you can publish this.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Well, they said on the news this morning or yesterday morning that they were having balmy weather out there, but it's still dry. Are you going having a
Oh, in
drought?
Oregon?
We're having a drought.
But they said that there was
Good night.
some wet weather
Good
heading.
night.
Jack, can you take this bourbon back over for me?
Good night, all. See you tomorrow.
What time's the party start?
No party. I'm going to bed.
Ah,
Are they leaving?
We're gonna go
Yeah.
party.
They're
They're
coming
gonna go
back
out to the
tomorrow.
house on the curb.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, you're just welcome.
Jack,
Okay.
come
Thank
back.
you guys.
Did you get to that last question or so on your list for?
By the way, Carol, how'd you like my girls at the lunch today?
Oh, they're very nice. I met them last time we were here.
You did?
No, we didn't.
No?
We
heard
were
about
gonna
it.
go there, but we never got to it.
Oh, that's right. But I heard so much about them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They're very nice
They're
girls.
real sweethearts.
Yeah.
Brenda, the biggest one,
Uh-huh.
when we first came to Arkansas, I was looking for a bank, and I talked to my stepson. He recommended one, so we went in there and we started bank accounts. And the person crack out of the box, they pull some dirty, shanty Irish trick on me. And I said, that does it. And so I come home here and I've got the phone book and I started looking through it and I called every bank in the phone book to see what they do for a senior citizen, you know. And Brenda was working in a house trailer down here across the street from Walmart. They hadn't even built the bank building yet.
Oh,
So I saw her number, or the bank's number, and I called it, and she answered the phone. She was a receptionist there. And I said, I'll be down. She gave me the best deal on the phone for the bank service. So when I got in the car, and I drove on over there, and I went in, she said, I said, are you Mrs. Belcher? And she said, yes. Are you Mr. DeCicco? And I said, yes. She said, well, I wasn't expecting you this soon. So I sat down, we talked and visited, got acquainted, and I said, well, you got a customer. So I wrote her a check for $100, and I handed her my bank books, and I said, get this money for me, it's out in California. Fine, she did, and I've been with her ever since. And she's been to, that bank changed hands twice, and then when she went with Ozark, why she left and went to a completely new firm. And I've been with her ever since.
well, good.
And she takes care of my business like it was her very own. I take Frida down there. They the last 7 or 8 years they've been keeping her accounting straight because sometimes she writes checks, she doesn't post them in her ledger, you know. And she goes, I take her down there and the girls patiently go through and bring up her checks and bring her bank book up to date. And they treat us like we were kinfolk.
Yeah, that's nice with a small town. I don't think you'd find that in a large town.
And we really love them. I mean, then they
That's
take us out to
great.
lunch at least once a month. And we got a dozen different places here that we go to, but that's our favorite that we went to today.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, I met your other friends. That's what it was. That
From the
couple
church.
from the church.
yeah, Bobby and Sarah,
Yeah,
they went to the fish dinner with us.
Right.
Yeah.
they did. Yeah,
We never wanted to go, and you got to go. You wanted to go there, and we never got to.
yeah.
This time, yeah.
Well,
We had our hush puppies though, we got hush puppies.
we got
okay.
hush puppies today, so that was good.
We'll have to catch that one next time.
Well, somebody mentioned the place on 71 up here on Alma, but I wouldn't go in there. I don't go there. To begin with, their prices are higher than C&C's, and their food isn't near as good. But over there at C&C, Frida and I were there the night they opened 10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And we go in, Bobby and I go in there quite a lot, and we order the steaks. We don't order the fillets. We order the steaks. They got bones in them. They're the best, but you got to be careful about the bones. And we order them thick pieces, and we order them just cooked through, not cremated. And I don't order potatoes with mine. And I order a filet dinner for her because of the bones. And she fills up on beans and coleslaw and pickles and hush puppies. And I don't like hush puppies. I mean,
I like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I really do.
yeah.
If things are fixed right,
Uh-huh.
you know, I like everything.
Well, one of the last questions,
This has sure been good to have you guys visit with us today.
Been fun.
Hope we can do this again for
Tomorrow.
anytime.
Okay.
want a refill, Jack?
Those are
Yeah,
pretty,
please.
pretty
what
shitty
political
stuff.
parties do you remember the family being partial to? Every third of the last century, there were many who were members of the Communist Party. Any of
They
our
didn't
family
used
in
to
that?
fix them
No.
up that attractive.
No.
They
Sure.
found out they
Your mother was a Democrat?
Deal.
Huh?
Your mother was a Democrat?
Oh, hell yeah. Her and Dad both never, wouldn't
Oh,
vote
Bill, the
Republican
answer's
for
the
dog catcher, as Dad would put it.
Huh?